Hey, what's up, guys? I'm sorry it's been a while since my last post. My mother recently had surgery for ovarian cancer. I am proud to say that she is now in remission, completely cancer free. But with cancer, you never know. It could come back in another part of the body. So I'm hoping that she will stay cancer free. But I am so grateful. I'm a huge mama's boy, and I'm not ashamed of that. And so I'm glad that my mom is doing well. I've been having to take care of her because my dad's been having to work and provide, and I've still been having to work and go to my job as well and take care of my mom. So things have been really hectic, but I'm in good spirits now that my mom is well. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys, I was in the process of making a zigzag gimmick, originally by magician Miguel Chaitin. Now, this is one of the cards you will need to make is a hole card. Now I added these two center holes with a hole punch. Most people don't add those. I did just for added effect, but you don't have to. These were punched out with a round hole punch I bought at a craft store. This card is really old though. My hole puncher is really dull and no longer punches holes clean anymore. But anyways, so first off, so let me show you what I've done. I've started by scoring a card right down the middle. And the easiest way to know where the middle of a card is to fold it right down the middle and use that as a stencil. Put it here and then you can have a stencil to see where the middle is of the card, and you can score it with a razor knife. You want to score through like the first two layers of the card, making a flap. Now you're going to take, here I have a queen, and attached to the queen, now this is what I chose to do, you don't have to do this. Now the queen is actually held with, I don't know if you can see this clear tape right along here. This is what your flap card is going to look like. It's half a queen. Okay, now let me show you my other card that goes with this. Okay, so where is it? Oh, here it is. Is this it? Nope. So somewhere around here I have the, so anyways, sorry guys, I'm missing one of my cards or something. Should be here somewhere. Okay, but anyways, here it is. It's right here in front of me. So this card here has an extra piece and has an extra piece of card there. Okay, and so here's what I like to do. Okay, double stick tape. So here's your card, your fold card. Take any other card, stick it. Now, this card here has a bicycle back design, so I can't use that one. I just remembered. So just get you a bicycle like this. Now, I'm using double stick tape so that everything can be seen, so that everything can be put together quickly. Now, here you can see a magnet on this card. See that? There's a magnet here on this part of the queen. And there's a magnet here. That allows the flap to lay flush. See that? See how it lays flat and flush? Now, one thing you want to do, if you look at the card from the side, see it from the side, you got this gap. You want to fill that gap in with an extra card piece so that both halves will be the same thickness. They'll be even, and that will allow the card to lay more flush on top. See, right now the fold line is a little bit visible it's uneven. This side is raised up slightly. So you want both halves to be pretty even. So in order for both halves to be even, you're going to take a piece of another card and stick it. Another half card and just stick it in there like this. Okay. And now just by doing that, line everything up. The card is now the same thickness on both halves. Okay. Now, of course, to conceal this magnet, just add another card. Okay. Now I need here it is. Here's the card I was using. Okay. Make sure all the cards line up perfectly so that when you're showing it, it looks like one card. Okay, that's it. That's the gimmick. The magnets allow the flap to quickly lay flush and flat so it doesn't accidentally spring up. It does, however, make it a little bit, you do, however, have to open it with a slight bit of force, whereas the original version, gravity would just take over. Because of the magnet, it's kind of locked in place. But here we go. So let me show you how I perform it. A very clean way of performing this trick. And you want it so that the flap folds this way facing the audience. They can see the queen better. So now you're going to take a normal queen and your whole card. Now here's what I like to do. I like to I like to have the flap halfway open, hold the deck like this. You say, look, I'm going to place the queen right here on top, face up on top of the deck, right along the edge, and you can see I'm already put. Now I don't want to flash. You don't want to flash this flap, so you put the card on top. As you put the card on top, you're going to take your whole card and you say, look, I'm going to, just like this. Now, you see how the flap was hidden? You're here. You say, look, I'm going to take this whole card, I'm going to place it on top. Now you're here in this position. Now I'm going to stand up so you can get a better view of, I'm going to stand up so you can get a better view of what's happening. Now watch. I can zigzag the card. Put that card right back together. Now here is the simple cleanup method that makes this trick look really fair and even more impossible. You say, look, I give a little rub and that card is now completely restored. You then explain to your audience, look, I'm not going to do any card switches. You're going to grab the card right here, right where the fold is, right where the two cards fold in half, or where the card is folded. You're going to grab it right there. You're going to lift up and you're going to show the back of the queen as being solid. Make sure you don't flash this. So you lift up like this and you say, look, you can see that that queen is now completely solid and restored. Now you're going to grab the solid queen and the whole card, and secretly you're closing your flap. So you go like, okay, so you see what's happening? And my gimmick came apart. You want to permanently glue it together. For this demonstration, I'm using double stick tape. Okay, just so I could quickly build the gimmick in front of you guys. Okay. So you're going to be here in this position. You grab up. You say, look, that card is completely solid. You can see that. Show it. Now you're going to fold the flap down, remove both cards, and now you can hand them all out. And that allows you. Now, I want you to look at how clean the crease line is. To get a clean crease line, take you a red pen. Okay? Not a marker. take you just a red ink pen. A red ink pen does really well at blending in with a red card. A blue ink pen as well, and you're just going to color in the parts of the where the ink rubs off on the fold line. You're just going to color that fold line in wherever there's a red spot. That will make your fold line more invisible. But that's it, guys. So I hope you understood everything. And yeah, I've got to get ready and go to work, but I just wanted to quickly show you my my version of the Zig-Zag card. So once again, I like to just, as soon as I zigzag the card and then restore it, I like to very fairly and slowly, that way they don't see that way it doesn't look like I'm doing anything suspicious. I just like to pick everything up like this and say, look, you can see that card is completely solid. And then I just do this, and then I can show this card as and say, look, there are no queens anywhere in the deck. So guys, that's it. I hope you could hear me okay and understood and could see exactly how my gimmick is made and how it works. So thank you guys so much for checking out my little tutorial and handling for my Zig-Zag card, my version, which is slightly different because I added magnets. But anyways, than the original. So, but I hope you like this, and have a great day. Peace.